Welcome back to Good Day. What a way to start a week with food. July is National Ice Cream Month.
Yeah, so yesterday was National Ice Cream Day, and today is National Peach Ice Cream Day. Didn't know there was a certain peach ice cream day. That's cool.
Yeah.
So we're celebrating with what else? Peach ice cream.
Yes, let's do it. Ben Mitchell joins us from Velvet Ice Cream. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today.
Absolute pleasure to be here. And yeah, like you said, it's National Ice Cream Month. It's Peach Ice Cream Day.
Things.
So perfect timing for some peach ice cream.
It really should be like National Ice Cream forever, right?
Yeah, you know, really we'd want it to be 12 months of the year, but July we really hone in, and you know that's the month we choose to celebrate it. Thanks to our President Ronald Reagan.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
So where are you all based? You're Ohio?
Yes, so we are from Utica, Ohio, headquartered there, and we're, you know, about 25-minute drive from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
So yeah,
well, thanks
you know,
for coming.
Little drive to be up here, but you know, it's absolute pleasure to be on the show.
Love it. So Ben, I know it's National Peach Ice Cream Day.
Yes.
But I'm looking at several flavors here. So how many flavors do you guys have?
We actually have 19 of the premium, the 48-ounce you're looking at there, and we also have 7 of our pint flavor. And then for 3-gallon, where we have like food service, you know, going out to parlors and such, we have over 55 flavors.
Oh my goodness.
So really a lot of selection at Velvet Ice Cream.
Yes, but you know, and there's nothing quite like a fresh peach, right? Steven, you can get on board with that.
I can get on board with that.
Yes, with the fresh peaches. So what are we making this morning?
Yeah, so as you'll notice the theme here with our summertime peach ice cream, we're going to start with a peach ice cream pie.
Okay.
So we've already scooped out the pie or the ice cream into the pie.
Okay.
What you'll need is just a typical graham cracker pie crust. Yep, and then the ice cream scooped in there. And then what we'll do is just start layering the ice cream with your
fresh
peaches
with your on top.
With your fresh peaches. We want to make sure they're they're nice and fresh.
Is there like a rhyme or reason to how you put them on there?
Yeah, Ben, can I get in there and start layering some of these?
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah, get on here and help me out.
I eat a peach too, is that right?
Yeah. And usually, you know, you want the ice cream to be a little more firm. It's a little soft serve, but you know, it's still going to taste delicious.
You were on the road. We'll give it to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's very simple. All you'll do is put the peaches on there, and then, you know, usually you'll cut out a piece per person. You'll just, you know, dollop a little whipped cream on top, and I mean, that's really all there is to it. You got a nice peach ice cream pie ready to go.
I'm going to eat it.
Go ahead. The peaches taste really good.
Yeah, well, there's nothing quite like a fresh one, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to like try to get a little bit of the
and we're dealing with ice cream here, so you know it.
You know, it's probably going to be a little messy.
Yeah, it's a little soft serve. You know, we want it to be nice, and you can put it in the freezer after you make it to, you know, firm it a little bit, make it set more. But you know, you get that nice peach ice cream flavor. You get the fresh peaches. You know, you can sprinkle some cinnamon on top. You can give it a little touch at the end, and of course the dollop of whipped cream.
Yeah. How does it taste?
It's delicious. Can you hand me a napkin?
Yes, please. I got you.
So, yeah, in our Velvet Ice Cream napkin dispenser there.
I do want to ask, where can we find your ice cream? Yeah,
so it's we got it all over the Toledo area. You know, you can find it in Kroger, you can find it in Chiefs Markets, you can find it in Seaway, you can find it in Toledo Food Mart. You know, so we have locations all around the Toledo area where you can find it. And you know, we're always a simple click or a call away to, you know, get the closest location to you where you can find our ice cream.
Very good. I see a nice fancy glass here.
Yeah, so let's dive into
granola and mango we haven't touched here. So what else are we going to make?
Let's dive into number 2. This will be a peach granola parfait.
That sounds good.
So yeah, we'll start with our soft serve peach ice cream here on the bottom. Get that in there. Hopefully it's
going to do it. It's going to do it.
Yeah, there we go. It'll fall in. Maybe a little extra. Yeah, then let's go with the granola.
I love this. You know what? Because peaches are summertime.
Exactly.
You know, and ice cream is summertime.
Yes. Yeah. So you know, maybe more. You could do a little more diced. You know, maybe a little easier to get into a parfait glass, and then you're just going to repeat. You know, one more scoop of
I want a mango on
peach ice cream there.
The more ice cream, the better, right?
A little bit of granola on top.
Layer it up.
And then how about a peach garnish?
There we go.
Ooh.
There you go.
Look at that.
Love that.
Simple, you know, easy. And it's perfect for a hot summer day. You know,
it is.
Ice cream.
And we put this recipe on our website. And Ben, you all have just released the flavor for the Ohio State Fair. What flavor do you guys have? Yeah,
so every year in conjunction with the Dairy Barn at Ohio State for the Ohio State Fair, we do a special fair flavor. And you know, we've gone from very exotic flavors like maple bacon all the way down to something, you know, more nostalgic for what you'd find at the fair, like what we're doing this year. So our fair flavor for this year is cinnamon churro streusel.
Ooh.
Well, you would find all of those things
exactly.
at the fair, wouldn't you?
We really think one bite of it, you get that nostalgic, memories of going to the fair as a kid and riding your favorite carnival ride. So yeah, it's got churro pieces in there. It's got a nice churro or a cinnamon churro streusel swirl.
Yum.
So it's a delicious fair flavor, and we're really excited to break it out at the Ohio State Fair this year.
So is that where you can buy it, or will you have it in stores as well?
So this is a special 3-gallon flavor, so you'll only be able to find it at the fair.
At the fair.
And at Ye Olde Mill in Utica, Ohio. So I know that it's a little bit of a drive for people in Utica, but come on down to Utica. We'd love to have you, and love to show you what we've got all about at Ye Olde Mill.
Yeah.
Nice and fresh. I want to take another bite here.
I see
Granola.
Velvet ice cream has been around since 1914.
Yes, yeah, we have a very rich history at our company, and it's one I'm very proud to work for. The Dagger family is now going on 4th generation of owning the company, and we actually had Joanne Dagger on this segment a little earlier this summer. So yeah, the Daggers have been running the company since 1914, and we're very blessed to have Lucanda and Joanne be the 1st generation of women owners to run the company.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a very family-oriented business. The doors are always open. It's a very community open feel. So it's a pleasure to work there, and it's a pleasure to work for the Daggers.
Is it a pleasure to get to test all of the different flavors, right?
Everybody refers to it as the freshman 15. I call it the Velvet 15.
Oh, funny.
My first year there, I had to go on a little bit of cardio just to get it back under control.
I mean, it's to be expected, but for a good cause.
Exactly. Exactly.
We all love it.
All for a good cause. Thank you for coming today.
Absolute pleasure.
That was delicious.
Thank you so much.
And it's nice and refreshing.